on now.
Hello, I'm Samip and welcome to my channel Wrestling Latest. Many superstars get good push in NXT, but when they come to main roster, they didn't get the same push as they used to get in NXT. So because of that, many wrestlers go back to NXT, whereas many wrestlers stays in main rosters. So today we are going to talk about wrestlers who should have gone back to NXT. Number 4. Connor and Victor, the Ascension. The Ascension was one of the early projects being cultivated to be main roster monsters. The painted faces and ring gear immediately drew comparisons to teams like Demolition and the Powers of Pain. They were at one point the premier tag team of NXT, but on the main roster they quickly wound up being fed to legends for a quick payday and never recovered. A trip back down to NXT could have freshened them back up to be reborn on the main roster as the powerhouse team they were supposed to be. Number 3. Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Despite not winning the NXT tag team titles, Enzo Amore and Big Cass were huge sentimental favorites. Thanks to Enzo Amore's gift of gab and the NXT crowd's prosperity to sing along with the realest guys in the room, they gathered a huge fan following and were over huge when they made their main roster debut. Unfortunately, Enzo Amore and Big Cass seemingly buckled under the pressure of being big stars and let their egos get in the way. A trip back to NXT, not for seasoning but for lessons in humility, would have served the long-time friends well. Number 2. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival. Vince McMahon once famously said that WCW wouldn't know what to do with a Bret Hart clearly. Vince McMahon didn't know what to do with a tag team like the likes of the Revival. The guys didn't reinvent the wheel for a tag team wrestling. They simply brought old school, tried and true concepts back to the forefront. On the main roster, however, more times than not, they were used as interim champions and lacqueries of another superstar instead of being used as the duo to trigger a tag team renaissance. Had there not been an AEW to try their hand in, perhaps they would have gone back to NXT and picked up where they left off, having great matches. Number 1. Aleister Black. For several years, the wrestling universe had been clamoring to see just what the Dust Destroyer, the former Tommy In, now Aleister Black, would do with the WWE marketing machine behind him. He came to NXT in 2016 and immediately caught a path of destruction as well as a unique look that shot him straight to the NXT title. Unfortunately, his time on the main roster hasn't been as fruitful. Seemingly, Paul Heyman was behind him when he was running Raw. However, since Heyman left that position and perhaps thanks to his real-life wife Zelina Vega's unceremonious exit, Black hasn't had much success on the main roster. A trip back down to NXT could really invigorate the guy, especially when he could have dream matches with Finn Balor or reignite his feud with Johnny Gargano. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, subscribe my channel and let me know your list of who should go back to NXT in the comments below.